So the first is that somewhere you feel unworthy of yourself. And everything, like we've discussed in Radical, that everything is finally a projection, an extension of your beliefs, of what is inside you, and that's what gets reflected in the outer space. So if you feel unworthy, and that is a belief that you have about yourself, then people are bound to make you feel that unworthy feeling. So instead of focusing on what you don't have, you need to believe that you are amazing and you are unique. All of us have these special attributes. So why not begin to focus on those special attributes that you have, instead of focusing on what you don't have. The second thing of why people reject us is to understand that somewhere we are rejecting parts of our personality. We are rejecting parts of our own attributes, like even physical attributes, like we can be rejecting parts of our, the way we look, maybe our sharp features, maybe our height, maybe the way our weight, our body shape. Or we reject parts of our personality that, we've been conditioned and told that is not good. Like in our childhood, a lot of parents and uncle aunties, uncle aunties have told us that, it's not good to be competitive, or we've been told by so many people, our relatives and other parents, that it's not good to be jealous, it's not good to be angry, it's not good to be so many things, and you're not accepted if you're like that. So what happens is, because of the conditioning, and you can't really blame anybody, so I'm not, we're not saying that we are blaming anybody, because they are conditioned by their own, when they were in their childhood, they were conditioned the same way. But then somewhere we've been conditioned to believe that, these parts of us are not acceptable. And so all our lives, we reject those parts of us. And we do not want to accept us in totality. So this is not good about us, this is not good about us, this is not acceptable about us. So if we are not in acceptance of our own self, then is it fair for you to expect people around you to actually cherish you and love you for who you are? Do you love yourself for who you are? You need to ask yourself this. So if you are rejecting yourself somewhere, then you are going to manifest that in your outer environment. So it's very essential that we begin to revive and recognize all those parts of our personality, or all those parts of our being that we have been rejecting so far, and to accept and embrace it. And somewhere we need to understand that finally everything about us at a different level has been given divine sanction. So we need to cherish ourselves. The third reason of why a lot of people can go through this is the soul has a need to experience the reversal of karma. So it's like if somebody has rejected people in the past, or sometimes from the past lives, now they want to experience what it feels to go through rejection. So the guilt of rejecting people, somewhere attracts this punishment, and you then attract experiences where people then come and reject you. So we need to work with this guilt somewhere, so that you can transcend and rise above this game. The fourth reason of why a lot of people continue to go through rejection is because it has helped them grow tremendously. And it's my personal experience, because for me my core experience of growing spiritually and everything was this pattern of rejection.